Let's go to the starting lineups for one of the three newest teams in the league right now, the Kung Fu.
Go is Anthony Tucker again. That high pick and roll with Justin Howard.
It's 4-0 for the home team. Ryan Wright nails it from the free throw line.
And that's a good sign for Akan. And calmly hits a three-pointer, 13-2.
No, look, now it's an 11-point lead. First double-digit lead for Kung Fu tonight. Ryan Wright from the free throw line. All of the 4 points for the Slingers coming from Ryan Wright. Nice recognition from the Slingers. They get the steal. Mandani now with the ball. Mandani gets it inside. Ryan Wright just forcing his way in the paint. Gets the basket.
Johnson definitely not pleased with the way this team has started. You know, they are the first runner-up for the past couple of years as Russell Lowe hits that 19-footer.
Russell Lowe has that mid. It's also no good.
And you know, it's just a matter of time before those baskets start falling here for Justin Howard.
Nice move right there for Alexander, and great setup job.
And you can see that Chang Green has the license from Coach Charles, shooting it with confidence.
Is Anghan Bin takes it closer and knocks it down.
And you know, the reason why the defense...
Before the timeout, we saw 5 straight points from Anthony Tucker, hitting back-to-back jump shots. Very hard to defend, Marco, that quick shot from Tucker.
And you know, Tucker shooting 71% from the field, 5 out of 7, 2 out of 3 from the three-point area as Xavier Alexander hits that three-point shot, something Singapore desperately.
Chung Ren misses from the outside. Here's Alexander on the move. Alexander, the lob and the jam for Ryan Wright.
And that is something that Singapore can capitalize on. They're big.
#1 dance team, Fashion Dance.
71% from the field and leading the Kung Fu Basketball Club.
Kind of flew under the radar with all of the acquisitions for all of the teams. As we saw
the Singapore Slingers, great defensive stop there coming from Ryan Wright. And you know, you talk about the turnovers from the Slingers that resulted in 10 turnover points for Kung Fu Basketball. They did it on both ends of the floor there as Xavier Alexander starts out on the basketball.
So Slingers still down by 11 with...
There's that familiar three-man weave on the top of the key.
Mandani goes baseline, sends it to Anghan Bin, moves closer, nails the jump shot.
That's great one dribble pull up there from Anghan Bin.
Alexander ahead to Anghan Bin. Anghan Bin left wide open, too strong on the three, but doesn't go right there for the offensive board.
And that's only the third offensive rebound for Singapore.
Alexander sends it to Mandani. Corner three, knocks it down.
First 3-point of the basket for AJ Mandani, and he can hit outside stroke.
Russell Lowe also in for the Slingers. Desmano looking for Alexander at the post. Alexander with a spin. Oh, nice extra pass. And Ryan Wright with a throwdown.
And defense of Kung Fu there, late to drop down.
We're going to have Anthony, Justin, okay, Alan, and Colin, okay? Colin here. All right, Anthony, just start with your eyes like this, sprint to the corner, get it.
2-0 run from the Kung Fu Basketball Club. They're back on top by 11 points, 45-34, with under 4 minutes remaining here in the third. Alexander, nice move inside.
I know that was a great play coming off of these seasons. Getting deep in the paint and then quick turnaround for the left-hand finish.
Let's see how Singapore will answer. Russell Lowe, the spin. Russell Lowe with a short hook. Oh, the tip is right there for Ryan Wright.
And because Justin Howard has to help out on that attempt by Russell, that is his 4th 3-point shot of the ball game. And if you remember how Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions play, they like to initiate their offense in a similar fashion here, that wing ball screen.
Yes.
And rolling big man to the basket as Xavier Alexander attacks that open rim.
Now for Ryan Wright.
So good debut here for the replacement of Justin Howard.
Oh, he goes 1 out of 2, but gets the ball back. Ryan Wright with a slight push and gets the fade to go.
20 points. Not afford to sag off, especially on that ball screen for Anthony Tucker, because any little bit of daylight, he's already shooting 5 out of 6 from the three-point area.
Offensive rebound and the jam for Ryan Wright.
Making life difficult for the big men of Singapore.
The entire coaching staff of Kung Fu not liking that call. Ryan Wright with a fade. And Ryan Wright continues
On that trip,
and he proved you right, making both. Ascending this lead to 25 points.
25 points.
And much needed three-pointer from Singapore.
For Shi Jun, and he knocks down the three-point shot.
18-point advantage. Or make that 28 rather.
Kung
Russell
Fu
Lowe, yes.
Basketball Club really manhandling the Singapore Slingers.
Just
Off the
magnificent.
charts,
Yes,
yeah.
off the charts, yes.
He has read the defense. Whatever defense Singapore has thrown against him, he has read them very well, and he has capitalized not only for himself but also for his teammates.
Alexander, the hesitation move, drops it off inside. Russell Lowe with a basket.
And it's going to be a case of too little. Tondo, when he came into the season, averaged close to 11 points per game as well. Leon Kwek also close to double digits on a nightly basis for Coach Neo Beng Shang. So they're going to have to look for that support, that local support for the Singapore Slingers if they're going to contend once again and try to make a third consecutive trip to the finals.
Well, they have a long season ahead of them, 19 games to be exact here in the elimination round, and they have to at least